Our next team represents Ukraine, 14-year-old Tetiana BIELODONOVA and 18-year-old KACHUR. First Junior Grand Prix season, second event coming 8th last week in Riga.
Yes, the first of the teams to be competing in back-to-back Junior Grand Prix assignments. They had success, they had more success in the rhythm dance last week. They were 6th in that portion of the competition and hoping to capitalize on that in Ankara.
Alright, stop, collaborate and listen. I suspect with a brand new adventure. Something grabs a hold of me tightly, flow like a harpoon daily and nightly. Will it ever stop, yo? I don't know. Turn off the lights, and I'll glow. To the extreme, I rock a mic like a vandal. Light up a stage and wax a jump like a candle. Poisonous mushroom, deadly. When I play a dope melody, anything less than the best is a felony. Love it or leave it, you better gain weight. You better hit the bulls out, the kid don't play. And if there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hoop when my DJ performs it. Nice, nice, baby. Nice, nice, baby. Nice, nice, baby. Nice, nice, baby.
Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. My music is so hard, makes me say, oh my Lord, thank you for blessing me with a mind to rhyme and do like this is good. When you know you're down, so don't hold on for the old town and unknown. As such, and this is good. You can't touch it. Stop. Have time. Every time you see me, my hair is just so white. I'm lost for the Lord and the magic on the mic. Now why would I ever stop doing this? I'm just making records and just don't get. I pull around the world from London to the Bay. It's here we go, here we go, now the rest can go and play. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. You can't touch this.
Tetiana BIELODONOVA and KACHUR complete their back-to-back rhythm dance performances, and it makes it for a really interesting discussion, Ted, because I actually think this was definitely stronger than last week, and you see a classic example of the increased assurity that competition experience and performances give to the skaters, because as we see their flag waved in the audience, Tetiana and Ivan came out here just with that crisper, sharper, more confidence. What is really important for me to acknowledge here is that the technical panel at this event are much stricter in regards to their assessment of the elements. And so when we look through at these twizzles, the catch of the leg is a feature, the hand above the head is a feature, hands clasped in front of the body also a feature, but it's coming in as just a level 2 and 2. So there are reasons the panel must believe that there were either not sufficiently established features or that there were breaks in rotation. But I don't think the twizzles were any less well performed this week than last, but their value based in this panel will be different. It will not affect the result of this competition, it'll just affect some of the scoring internationally.
And you know, it's okay from the perspective of keeping a consistent standard in this competition and consistent last week, but it may not always be consistent between competitions.
Yeah, and I mean, the panel deemed the split slide there to be worthy of a fall, so there's a -1, and there'll be a big impact there, slashing their grade of execution because the judges, if a fall goes in, have to decimate the GOE. So
So is it a loss of balance? I'm not sure how what reads in the rules because she was already on her knees. Same thing with the other team, but there was a little bit of a loss of balance. So we'd have to try to find that fall rule on that portion because when both teams were sliding on the knees and there was a bit of a loss of balance, it went in as a fall. So we
And
should try to find that
yeah,
definition.
because within the step sequence, you are allowed to touch the ice with your board, any part of your body. So it is allowed. The tech penalties have been really strict in assessing that she lost control within that split.
Yeah.
And that's going to cost them, you know, 4, 5
And-
points.
and that's
just with that.
okay.
So this is going to be hard to accept the score.
That's okay, Mark. If it says loss of control, they both did that. So that's fair and the same. 40.30 for Tetiana and Ivan. That'll put them currently in 9th place, and that is significantly less than the 51 from last week.
That just, and look how maturely they accept that. They're so stoic in accepting of a score that's 11 points less than last week. And I
Or-
thought it was great. Well done, team.